Hello and welcome to my tarot corner. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. So today I saw a video by the body language guy, and he showed in his video that Meghan does not appear in the list of honorees for the GQ award. So I started digging, and first of all, that's true. She's not there. And then I looked at all of those articles that claimed that she is getting that award, and none of them said in clear words that she is. Or it was said that she is up for a reward, that she might get that award, that she may be coming back to the UK for this award. And all of those articles, the people just did not see that, and actually I think that this is what Meghan wanted. She wanted people to believe that she's getting that award, but she was probably one of the nominees, but she's not getting that award. And that makes you think about the new award that they are supposedly getting, the Kindness Award by Hello Magazine. Now here, I can say that Hello Magazine themselves are pushing the narrative of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex getting this award. But it still is nomination, and if you look at the category in which Prince Harry is nominated, there are much more deserving people than him. I mean, you cannot really compare him not to Princess Anne and not to the Princess of Wales. Now, Meghan is nominated in another category, and in her category there are a lot of much more worthy people. So what happened to those GQ awards? I'm going to do deep dive into this with the 9 card spread and look around what can we see around that award. Why did Meghan wanted that information to come out? And what really is going to happen? I mean, what happened really, let's say that way, because she's not getting that award. And just yesterday I saw another article saying that the Sussexes are crawling back to the UK, but if she's not getting that award, then why should they? So let's start by clearing the deck. Okay, so what happened to the GQ awards? Was Meghan nominated? Why did she put out to the public domain that she might be getting that award, and what happened eventually in that respect? Was she non-nominated, or did she just lose because other people got that award, not her? So what happened with the GQ award for Meghan Markle? What is the truth behind that? Okay, so the first card is the significator card. It comes to show us the picture as it is. It can show us the motives of Meghan of wanting that information to come out. It can show us what she believes that she deserves, or what she does deserve. And what we're getting here is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, that is a card that speaks about going out on this potential voyage and wanting to get your potential realized. Now, this is a card that is the second card. This is the first action in the Wands suit, and it ends with the Three of Wands, which is recognition and cooperation. This is what Meghan wants, but she's still at the beginning of a road. She still doesn't deserve an award like that. So she's putting out to the public domain that she is nominated to that award. She is very proud about that. But this card shows that she is only in the beginning of a way. She doesn't have the skills, she doesn't have the knowledge, she doesn't have what it takes to actually win this award. But this card is showing us that she really wanted the world to know that she was nominated. And because she wanted people to believe that she will get the Three of Wands, which is the recognition and the cooperation. Let's see what card explains that more thoroughly. And what we're getting here is the Five of Wands. So look how we bumped over the Three and the Four of Wands and went to the Five of Wands, which is a card that speaks about victory quest, but asking for some non-conventional help. So this card is showing us that she wanted that victory. She wanted to get the Three of Wands, but what happened is that she was asked to do something which is non-conventional. That could be to pay some money for it. That could be so many things that are non-conventional for her to get that award. And because she didn't, she's not in the Six of Wands. She's not in the victory. This card is showing us that she could have gotten this victory if she did something that was not conventional. She was asked to do something that was non-conventional in order to achieve her wish. She couldn't do that, and that could be too much money to pay, but that could be other things. She might have been asked to do things that she just couldn't do. Anyway, this card is another card of action, and this card is showing us that she's unable to reach not the Three of Wands and not the Six of Wands. She is in the beginning of ways. She's in the action part. She still has to do something in order to get those awards. And maybe what she does need to do is be a human rights activist, to be someone what she is portraying herself. And because she's not really, then she is not getting further on from the nominee position. So what can we see around the past? And in the past position, we get the Seven of Swords. So this shows us that this was a strategy, this was a plan. She was planning something. This was all part of her plan. She wanted to come back to the UK. She needed some kind of excuse. People are saying that she might ask King Charles for an audience again once they come back to the UK, which is not so sure now that she's not getting that award, but it was all part of her plan. She needed some kind of excuse to come to the UK, and this was her plan of elevating herself. Once she is getting more and more nominees, people are not following through that. And most people, unless, for example, if the bodyguard, the body language guy wouldn't have said anything, I wouldn't have checked. So her strategy is to get out as much information about her nomination, about being considered to be this activist, human rights activist, this generous person who does a lot of charity works. And at the end, it's all part of her strategy. And strategy can be a good strategy. It can also be a manipulating strategy. And too complicated plans. So in this case, I think that this was all part of her plan. Okay. Next card is the hidden influence. So what is the hidden influence? And we get the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the fantasizer. So in between, in her dreams, she is winning everything. This is her fantasy. She's fantasizing on being on that stage and getting those awards and people that are just saying what a wonderful person she is. This is all in her fantasy world. So this is something that she is not willing to admit. It's the hidden influence, and she won't admit that she is actually fantasizing on this. She is only saying that this is something that she is deserving. She wants to show us that she deserves things, but it is all fantasy. And because it is a knight, it's someone who loses opportunities and doesn't really get those opportunities. And clarifying the Knight of Cups, we get the Six of Wands. So here comes the victory card. And as I said, it's in the hidden influence. And as I said, this is what she wants. She wants the victory. She wants to reach that. She wants to get that so much. She wants to advance from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands. This is all her fantasy. She sees herself with the laurels. She sees herself getting those awards one after the other. She sees herself as being celebrated as the world's greatest humanitarian, the world's greatest generous person who contributes to charity, charitable person. This is all her fantasy, and her fantasy is a fantasy of victory that she will get over, victory on family, on the royal family, on everyone. This is part of her revenge. So this is her dreams. This is what she wants. And what can we see for the present? And the present is the Ten of Cups. So she really believes that right now she is in a great place. She is nominated for the Kindness Award. Nobody has realized that she's not getting the GQ Award. She is in that Ten of Cups place of feeling that she is getting all of her wishes come true, that she is in a successful streak. This card also shows us that she really wants to get things, and she's willing to sacrifice a lot in order to get those honoraries, and she's not expressing her anger, or she's not releasing her anger. She's keeping things in her stomach, and that is why we get the Ten of Cups in the present situation. So right now, she's not willing to admit that she's not getting that award, and she feels on the top of the world. That is how she feels. We cannot argue with that. Okay. Next card is advice, and the advice is for us and for the people who are putting her in all sorts of nominations. And what we're getting here is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles can be a good card. It is a good card. It's a card that speaks about profit, but profit that a person deserves after working hard. This card is also telling us, as an advice, be aware that she is a materialistic person. She's over materialistic. She is expecting for things to come without doing the work. She wants things to arrive without doing the work. And this advice card is telling us that as long as we put on more and more medals around her and more nominations in her name, she will grow on and on to believe that she deserves that she can get things without actually doing the work. This is a warning card because it shows us that her state of mind is she doesn't see anything wrong. She doesn't see anything wrong. She is completely living in this fantasy world. She doesn't feel that anything is wrong. She doesn't see anything wrong. So that is the first advice card, and the next card is just clarifying that. And what I'm getting here is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a card of doubt, and it is calling us to doubt everything that she's saying, to doubt everything that she's doing, to be very, very careful in every puff piece that is coming out. Everything is rumors. It is all gossip. It is all wrong advice or wrong articles that we're getting. This card shows that she's actually is very lonely and in a very in a very bad place emotionally, psychologically, and she's in depression and she's afraid of abandonment. And this card is telling us you need to doubt the Nine of Pentacles, you need to doubt the Ten of Cups. This is not real, this is all fantasy. And we really have to doubt the Nine of Pentacles. We need to realize that everything around her is being over materialistic. So what can we see for the future? And the future card is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is an ace of getting your wishes come true in the material world. And unfortunately, I cannot say that this is a bad card. No, it is a good card. And it looks like Meghan is getting her wishes, even if it's not the award. It's getting her wishes realized. This is getting what she wishes for, and this is the fame, this is the advertisement, this is really getting what she wishes for. Ten of Cups is wishes coming true. Ace of Wands is getting your wishes realized. And this is a card who shows a lot of egocentric energy, a lot of anger, a lot of ego, and these are the things that are controlling her, but it looks like she's getting what she wants. And as far as we can, try to fight that, it doesn't help us, because still we see her getting these nominations like the Hello magazine. We see her getting paid the millions for this really crappy podcast. We see her getting what she wishes for. And unfortunately, if we do not do something really, really quick, then it looks like she will go on getting what she wishes for. And this card is showing us how dangerous it is, because this card shows us that despite the fact that she's not getting that award, she's still feeling that she's getting what she wanted. And what she wanted was to be known as someone who gets that award, even if she actually isn't. So we need to put it out in the public domain. We need to pump this out. We need to tell people, no, she's not getting that award. Forget about it. This is all a ruse. This is all a false rumor. And if we don't want her to get her wishes and get what she is striving for, we need to fight that. So some people are saying that we need to stop talking about them, and if we stopped talking about them, then everything will be okay. I think that this spread is showing us that we cannot stop talking about them, because they will never stop. And because they will never stop, we need to call them out. We need to make the world know and understand the danger. Okay, this is it. And I mean, I cannot say that this is a deck that this is a spread that doesn't show that she is completely feeling satisfied with everything. She doesn't care that she's not actually getting that award. What she really cares about is the fact that the whole world knows that she was nominated, and nobody really understands that she's not getting that, because people still think that she is. People still think that she's coming to the UK. And I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't know, maybe there is some kind of category that which I just missed, and she actually does get an award. I don't know, but this spread shows that even if she doesn't get that award, she doesn't care. She is still getting her wishes come true. Okay, the Illuminated Earth Oracle. What can we do? What is the advice for us? Clearing the deck. So what is the advice for us in fighting whatever the Sussexes are trying to make us believe? What are we able to do in order to make the world see the Sussexes' real nature? Okay, so the card that I'm getting is Underworld. So let's see what it means. So this is our advice. Don't be afraid to find yourself journeying through the dark realms associated with the land of the dead. Remnant of the past or visitations in dreams may appear with important messages to share. Embrace the shadow side as the complement to the light. So this card is telling us we need to do whatever it takes, even if it means to go to the shadow side, even if it means to get our hands dirty, even if it means that we are getting our accounts in danger. This card is telling us not to be afraid. We need to go down that underworld in order to call them out. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.